Hi and welcome back to my channel. If you are looking to upgrade your life and boost your energy, the upcoming Healthy Eating and Happy Living Online Summit might just be the one event that is going to help you. Today I interview Brianna Wilkerson, the amazing and inspiring lady who is organizing this event. And we'll dive deep into how some of the upcoming talks at this event are going to help you up-level where you're at with your health and wellness. You are also going to learn some step-by-step tools to create healthy habits with just a little bit of time. Guess what? I'm one of the speakers at this summit too. So we'll get a sneak peek into what are some of the topics at this summit that can help you manage the stress of your busy life so you can live with more grace, ease, and flow. And hey, isn't that what this channel is all about? If we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Jaime at Enlightened Spoon. On this channel, you'll get nutrition, fitness, and lifestyle tips just like today's, and other times you'll get yoga and meditation practices, all tools to help you stress less yet achieve more. So if you're into it, I'd appreciate if you'd hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And to find out more about this Healthy Eating and Happy Living Summit, I'll put the link in description so you can head on over and sign up to join us. It kicks off in just 2 short weeks on August 24th in 2020. Signing up is free for the duration of the 1-week summit, so you definitely want to get in on this. And if you are watching this in the future, you can still get in on the action. Just check the summit link in the description below for more information. Without further ado, let's chat with Brianna. Welcome, Brianna. So excited to be talking to you today.
Thank you. So great to be here.
Yeah. So now for those of us who might not be familiar with who you are or what you do, could you give us a short little intro of yourself, please?
Yeah. So as she says, I'm Brianna, and I am originally from the Cayman Islands, but I currently live in Tampa, Florida right now. I have been doing my business, health and life coaching and essential oils and all things health related for about 4.5 years. And I kind of just really started out on my own journey, which I think most women that I've met who have gone into the health and wellness field, how I just really struggled with weight management and different eating issues for a long time. And after just, trying everything, every diet known to man, and just going through a whirlwind of experiences, really finding a pattern and ways to kind of go about that sustainably, and that was really life-giving, was really just led me to think, man, maybe I can help other women, because I know other women are struggling in the same way. So yeah, I started Made Well, which is the name of my business, many years ago, and have just been going on a journey and serving different women through one-on-one coaching, through group programs, and multiple things. And like this, I think this is my 4th summit that I've hosted. So I just love collaborating with other health and wellness professionals because I think we all have something to offer. And so I'm just really excited to kind of go forward from here.
I'm excited too. It's a huge lineup that you've got in this summit coming up. So maybe you could tell us a little bit more about the summit, like, what is it about? Who is it for? Why did you create it?
Yes. So the Healthy Eating, Happy Living Summit, I just thought about when I come back from maternity leave, which I guess I'm sort of on maternity leave, not really. I wanted to just have like a huge event where that was fun and that could really educate a lot of women. And I love collaborating with other health and wellness professionals. And I wanted to learn different things. And I just think, okay, my audience and your guys' audience are just going to benefit from this. So this is for like basically any woman. Most of the women that I serve are busy. They are professionals. They have kids, whether young or older, and they're just trying to find little like nuggets to kind of really help them to establish healthy habits to reach their goals for the long haul. Because many of us know that there's so many programs out there that promise you short-term results in a short amount of time, but it takes drastic change, and we don't have time for drastic change. So I really hope people leave this summit really figuring out, okay, 1 or 2 or 3 habits or little tips that they can start to incorporate them in their life post-summer and during this pandemic. Because I don't know about you, but some people have been spending a lot of time taking care of their health during the pandemic, and some people the opposite. And there's no judgment, there's no shame. You have to do what you need to survive. I was talking to a client she has 3 boys at home, raising them, working, and she's like, yeah, I really need to practice self-care. I'm like, yeah, you do, but give yourself some grace because you've had 3 kids, homeschooling them, plus working for the last 4 months. But, things are kind of opening up now. So like, how do we kind of reset? And so I just wanted to kind of launch this free event where people can kind of be encouraged, and get some free resources and tips and stuff like that too.
Yeah, I
Take care
love
of
it. You're
themselves.
absolutely right. Yeah, I feel like it with my clients. It's hilarious because the people who have no kids are the ones that have more time, to
Right.
like self care, do all the things for ourselves, and then, and I don't have any kids, so I completely relate to that. But then those of us who have kids, it's a little bit harder with the homeschooling and time management, like not just your schedule, but like the little one schedules as well, and like running a
Right.
whole household. Yeah,
Right.
totally.
Exactly.
So on
And
this
I
channel,
just,
we tailor. Sorry, go on.
sorry, no, I was just saying, and I'm just really understanding that now as a new mom. I'm like, oh, I get it. When all the women are like, I have to do this for my kids, let's go to work. I'm like, oh, I get it now. So total grace for
Yeah,
you guys.
yeah. So on this channel, we tailor health tips for busy people on the go. Like
Right.
we have working moms, lots of creative types who work long hours.
Yeah.
So who are some of the keynote speakers and the talks you think would most benefit people who'd love to manage their stress and anxiety levels, but maybe don't have a lot of time?
Yeah, so when you're going to go in and sign up for the summit, I've kind of categorized the summit into kind of five to seven main categories based on kind of the work that I teach and the healthy habits that I teach to women. Nutrition, exercise, stress management is one. Sleep, digestion, toxic load, mindset, habits, and then other areas of your life. They all tie in together. And so definitely, if stress is the main thing that you're looking to kind of solve in this season, I would definitely look at all the stress talks. But I do have an exercise at the beginning of the summit when you start, a welcome video to help you determine which talks you most need to listen to, because let's just be honest, you're not going to have time to listen to all of them unless you buy the lifetime access. But yeah, the stress management ones, I'm really excited about them. We have Becky Brown talking about just like 5 tips to really just kind of manage your stress. And you have different people talking about stress and emotional eating. I know Jenny Burke is doing that. And a lot of people are taking their talks from an angle where they're talking about all the, just simple things and then bringing in stress management. Because as we all know, when you're stressed, everything's out of whack. When you could be eating perfectly, exercising perfectly, even sleeping perfectly. But if you're so stressed, then I'm just telling you, it's going to wreak havoc on your body. So there are definitely 3 or 4 talks around stress in particular, but there are a bunch of other talks that could be helpful as well, depending on what
Yeah,
your other goals are.
yeah. No,
And of
you're
course, your
absolutely
talk.
right. Yeah. Yes, that's right. My talk, it's about basically how to do all the things in just like 5 minutes a day.
I need that talk right now. Goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
Yeah, but like you say, it's all about kind of breaking it down into small, easy, manageable steps, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because that's how you make it sort of long-term and sustainable.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
if you're going to turn your whole world upside down, you might get great results in like 4 weeks, but can you maintain it for like the next 4 months, the next 4 years, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to this, and I really resonate with what you said about a lot of it is about managing the stress levels, because let's say you're eating the most healthy things in the world and you're working out and you're keeping fit, but if you're constantly in this like highly stressed, highly charged environment, it's still not going, you're not going to be digesting optimally, because your digestion is just going to be like, on the edge the whole time. You are likely still going to be putting on weight, because stress and is going to really affect so much of like your hormonal levels, and like in terms of losing weight is going to be so much harder as well. So I love that all the speakers are taking an angle into managing stress levels, especially in this time right now when we all kind of are trying to figure out, well, okay, what's next? What is this new normal, right? As we start to emerge out of like lockdown wherever we are in the world.
Right. Yeah.
Great.
Exactly.
Great. So how do you think these talks that you've curated, or these topics in the summit, how will they benefit busy professionals?
Yeah. So I think what has been really kind of cool and unique is whenever I go about looking for speakers, I definitely start with women that I know and know that they're going to speak very highly in some topic, or ask for recommendations. But it's a huge array of topics. So I think if you've ever been wondering how to particularly manage a particular area or wanting to learn more about something, you might be able to find it here. So for example, intermittent fasting is huge right now. And I've never really intermittent fasting for various reasons. but I want to learn more about it. And we have Jennifer, who's going to be doing a whole talk on it. And that's all she talks about. She has a group of like 30,000 people that she helps with intermittent fasting, right? So I definitely think if there's been things you've been wanting to learn about, this might be the summit for you to kind of just learn more about it and start to incorporate those things. But I also think when it comes to healthy living and habits, we think we know we've got it down. Like we just know what we need to do. But I think sometimes there is like one thing someone may say that may just open up your mind and help you realize you've been approaching it wrong, or you could be approaching it better. So for example, my friend Anya Perry is going to talk about nutrition for energy. She's all about really helping women eat well, do all the habits for energy purposes. And so as me right now, I'm like, I don't have much energy in my life, but I'm like, okay, I've never really like pursued nutrition for energy before. It's always been just for nourishment or for other things. I'm like, oh, I'm very curious about that. So I think it could open up your eyes, open up women's eyes to a lot of other things they've been wondering or maybe didn't know that they could incorporate into their routine, to make things a little bit more simpler and doable for them.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, and I love that you've got people who are completely knowledgeable, like who've really like refined their niches that you can really learn from, right?
Right.
Love it. So looking forward to it. So
Yes.
how long is the summit going to be for? When does it start?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, it starts August 24th. I have it set for 7 days. So all the talks are going to air, like, you know, you have 5 talks air in one day, and they'll continue to air, and then for 5 days. And then the last 2 days, I always like to leave the weekend as like encore days where you can kind of like, if you miss some, because, you know, you got busy or you just, you know, the weekend's better for you, you can just splurge. I mean, it's over like 10 hours of videos. So maybe you can just split it up over 2 days, whatever. But I think that's just going to help people really get it in. So it's, yeah, August 24th to August 30th.
That's amazing. And it's a free summit, right, for people?
So it's free during the week. So August 24th to 30th, you can watch all the videos, you know, comment to win the giveaways, access all the resources for free. But if you're like me, I know sometimes I just feel pressure. I know that I'm not going to get through all of them, and I want to get through all of them. And so for the first time ever, I've really allowed people, they can purchase it. So if they want to purchase lifetime access to it, they could purchase and then, you know, watch it whenever they want. But there are some bonuses to purchasing. You're going to get a workbook where you're going to get all the talks where you can write notes, the questions, all that sort of stuff. You can enter into an Amazon gift card, and then of course get lifetime access. And so if you know that that's you and you just want the workbook, or you want to win a gift card, or you just know you want extra space to do that, I suggest buying it. And there will be kind of 3 prices. So there's going to be an early bird price the first 2 weeks of promotion, and then there's going to be a price during the week. And then, you know, say if you come across this video 3 months from now, you can, you know, use Jaime's link and you can buy it at a certain price too. So I definitely recommend, if you're seeing this during the early bird price time, to buy that. It's going to be the most you know, cost effective for all these talks, because these are highly curated talks. Some talks are actually went over 20 minutes a little bit, and that's fine because the content is great. So you're really going to want to keep these in your pocket to refer to.
That's amazing. And do you have the early bird prices already, and what the actual summit prices are?
Yeah, so the early bird price is going to be $47 US for, again, 10 plus hours, all that sort of stuff. During the summit, it's going to be $67, and then after, it's going to be $97 for, you know, the workbook, lifetime access, and all that. But again, if you buy either during the early bird or during the week you can enter into that free Amazon gift card and some other giveaways that I'm not going to share until later.
That's
so you
that's amazing. What great value. And like, actually the early bird price is almost half the price of, like, you know, the whole full summit price later. So get in on it if you really are interested and curious and want to get all the freebies as well that go along with it. Amazing. So where can we find out more about this? Yeah, so if you just go to the show notes that Jaime has here, you can reach the link there, and you can just, again, all you have to do, I've tried to make it really simple, is just enter your name and email. Boom, you'll get access, and it's already, you'll be guided into signing in, and you can then see the welcome video. And I really suggest you watch the welcome video right away, because that's not just going to share more about the summit, that's going to guide you through an exercise on how to determine which talks
you really need to listen to during the week.
Yeah.
And I just think it's going to be the most beneficial. And then, the link to the Facebook group, because we're going to have a Facebook group where you can join and comment on prizes that you want. These speakers are giving away thousands of dollars of courses and sessions. And all you got to do is join the Facebook group, interact with us, and comment. So it's going to be a really fun virtual party, healthy virtual party for a week. So all you got to do is click the link in the notes and you'll be good to go.
I love it. I love that social element as well to it, because, if there's particular talks or speakers that you really enjoy, you can actually really interact with them and ask them more questions further on in the Facebook group as well. Yeah, it's great. Yeah. You're so organized. Like I really, as a producer myself, I am just so impressed with how organized you've been this whole way. Like you've just had a baby and like, everything is just like pump, 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 pump. You clearly have experience in this, and I'm impressed. I can't wait to see and watch all the other talks as well in this. Any other last thoughts you have?
Yeah, you want to learn more about me, or just follow me, you can I'll give the links here. But Madewell345 is all my handles on Instagram, Facebook, and all that. I'm kind of not as active at the current moment on some of those. You'll see a couple posts a day, a couple posts a week.
Fair enough. You're on maternity leave.
I know. I try to schedule them out, but then sometimes I'm like, I miss everybody. So if you just want to connect more, but I guess the summit is going to be the best way to connect. And even if you're watching this, on summits past, still, you can purchase it. You could still join the group and still interact with all of us. So.
Amazing. And I'll put all of Brianna's links in the show notes in the description below as well. Okay. Thank you so much, Brianna, for joining us today. I'm really looking forward to this.
Thank you. Me too. Yeah. Thanks so much.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed that chat we had. Do hit that like button if you're looking forward to this summit. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on which of the talks Brianna mentioned you're most interested in. So comment below. I've put all the links we talked about in the description below, including where to find Brianna and where to sign up for the summit, especially if you want to get in on the early bird special price. And even if you're watching this in the future, do check the summit link in the description below because it's still available to be purchased. If you're still not sure what an online summit is all about, stay tuned for my next video where I'll talk about how to get the most out of an online summit. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, and I will see you in the next one.